Hey, Maria, where are you right now?
Oh, Alan. So I'm in beautiful Canada. I'm right by the Rocky Mountains, close
Right.
to kind of think of Calgary and Banff.
Banff, Canada, one of the most beautiful places in the world. And wait a minute, but you're a Tampa girl. So I'm here in Tampa, St. Petersburg. I'm here at the lovely station house where you and I have met for coffee many times. I'm looking for you. I don't see you. You're in Canada. When are you coming back?
I am thrilled to come back. I actually thought I would take a hiatus from Florida and the heat, but it somehow followed me up to Canada. So I am thrilled to come back at the end of August for the Unlock Your Future conference. I'm thrilled for it.
Right. So I won't see you till then. You're going to be coming in for the conference. You don't like to be here in
That's
all
right.
this heat. I get it. You've got a perfect situation. You spend half the time in Canada, then you'll be here probably during all of the cooler months. I know it, and so we'll see you for the conference the last weekend of August, August 27th, 28th, and 29th at the Grand Hyatt Tampa Bay. I'm in
That's
St. Petersburg, as you know. It's kind of Twin Cities. People don't realize Tampa Bay is really a Twin city, right? They just don't. They think of Tampa, but you and I know that there is as much interesting things in Tampa Bay in the city of St. Petersburg, sometimes arguably more, by way of food and culture in St. Petersburg as in Tampa. It's kind of a cool thing to be able to go between those two. There's like one bridge between us, like a body of water. It's like a 20-minute drive.
and it's nothing. Growing up in
Right.
New York City, you would go from uptown to downtown, and it would take an hour, and you don't think
Yeah.
twice about it. So for
Yeah.
me to go to St. Pete just for an afternoon walk was a no-brainer. It's so
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Foodies and nightlife, things like that. I mean, St. Pete. So we have it really good down here, and so I can't wait for you to come back and hang out with me at the conference, and then you'll be probably here most of the fall, knowing you, in the winter. So let's get into it a little bit about what you're going to talk about. We've got 11 speakers now, and they're all real entrepreneurs, great stories, TED Talk style. Giving their best advice, best learnings, right? And so I wanted to ask you that question. As a multi-year, I'm going to say, dare I say, more than a decade year successful entrepreneur.
Yeah, more than a
Yeah,
decade.
yeah, dare I say, more than a decade.
Official.
Dare I say, yes. So what, what comes to mind when I ask you about? Let's start with the upside. All the good stuff about entrepreneurship. What has it done for you in your life?
Oh, that's such a good question. Well, I didn't really seek out to be this entrepreneur. That just wasn't
Yeah, yeah,
something I said. I'm going to go be an entrepreneur. It's really, really in who I am. It's really the fabric of how God created me to be, and I would say that there's many ups. I mean, I've traveled the world for over a decade, and I've been
nice.
able to work everywhere, and be able to learn about cultures, and then take what I've learned and actually instill that in our company culture,
Yeah,
sense of humanity that we should anticipate people's needs. We
yeah,
can have compassion and kindness, and that's stuff that I learned because I was an entrepreneur and I was able to travel the world, and really work from anywhere. I've been able to instill those cultural elements that I sought traveling
yeah.
into our company and our organization. So that's definitely one of the aspects, to be able to bring what I've found on the road, working remotely, to our culture now. That has been a
Right.
huge plus. And then I think the biggest for me satisfaction is when I started to understand that I was really a leader, and
Yeah.
that I had a team, even contractors. If we had contractors, they're not a contractor, they're part of our team.
Right.
Uh, I was able to really instill and coach, love and slowing down to speed up. And that took a lot of discipline to slow
Wow.
down, speed
Yeah.
up. And I thought that was really neat, to see that.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the greatest positives of entrepreneurship, is being able to see the evolution of you yourself as a solopreneur to an entrepreneur, and really a leader of the masses. And I think that was a huge positive. I just think it's a huge positive,
Oh,
as
wow.
far as entrepreneurship is concerned.
So this idea of slowing down to speed up, you've got to make a note of that. Make sure that's in your talk, because
Is
I know that's got a lot of people in a real pause when they hear that. What does that mean? So you'll get into that, but also what it comes to mind when I think of you, Maria. I've known you for almost that full decade. Self-actualization comes to mind. You were probably a pretty dynamic person when you work for others. I happen to know that. But I would imagine when you went out on your own and you were able to fully be yourself, I'm guessing, like your full talent, your full potential. I mean, if I think of anybody I know that like maximize that, I think of you. Does that ring true?
That's awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I like I said, I think it became something much more of a tangible. I could see it in my work.
Yeah.
I could see it in those who work with me.
Yeah.
And about a few years ago, and that's when I said, "Wow, I'm not just someone who sits at a desk and creates an idea, and that's it. There's so much more to it."
So powerful, right? So this is going to be great, Maria. I'm so glad and so excited you're going to be a part of this with us. Again, you are Tampa, St. Petersburg girl. We're loaning you out to Canada for a few months a year. That's fine. That's fine. I'm so excited you're going to be doing this with us. You're also bringing the wine experience to our dinner experience. So you're going to be helping us over dinner, like experience a lot of different wines, because that's a big part of your social cause company, the Humanity Wine Company. So you're not only going to be speaking, but you're going to be educating us on so many things. I'm just thrilled about it. The last weekend of August is called Unlock Your Future 2021 at the Grand Hyatt. Any closing remarks, Maria, before we sign off?
I wish I had this conference when I started. I do. I really do. And I'm thrilled. And honestly, it's a privilege to be able to help people unlock their future because it's bright. And even with all this crazy and unknowns out there, the future is absolutely bright. And we are going to do some great things in the nations. And I think that if you can't come because you can't afford it, that's what you think, go find a sponsor.
Yes.
And this will change the game.
Well, it's easy, actually. They just come to our website. We have a page called Sponsor Me. They just fill that out, and we're collecting the sponsors out here. So folks can fill out that form, and our goal is to send 100 aspiring and early entrepreneurs to this conference for free.
Oh, I wish I had that, but I'm honored and privileged to be speaking at one now.
It's going to be fantastic. So Maria, can't wait to see you. Thank you for taking a few minutes with me today. It's a little warmer here. So, the sweat beads are starting to form. You have no problem with that where you are, but we will see you in a few weeks. And
yes,
looking forward to it. All right. We're going to say bye.
Alan. Thank you.
See everybody
Bye-bye.
soon. Bye.